Okay, so I've got a combination boiler, condensing combination boiler in a loft space. It's been a pretty recent conversion. This was a tank fed system with a hot water cylinder downstairs and an airing cupboard. Now the reason I'm showing you this is because this system in particular had a problem with water leakage under the concrete floor that the homeowner wasn't aware of until the combination boiler went in. So think of this, the boiler here now runs under 1.5 bar pressure, as you can see here on the display. Now beforehand the tank was sitting above the boiler. You can see the old overflow's been left in place here, and so the pressure on the system was determined by the height of the tank. So the static pressure that the tank applied to the system, the weight of the water gave us the system pressure. So our ceilings here are 2.4 metres, so we've got obviously 2 floors, so that's 4.8 metres, and then we've got perhaps what so about 150 mil across the floor, and then probably another 1.5 to 2 metres maximum here height. So roughly we had the static pressure of about 0.7 bars. So for every metre you get 0.98 0.098 of a bar. So 10 metres height equates to 1 bar pressure. So we've gone from a system that had 0.7 to an operating pressure of a minimum 1 bar. So we're increasing the pressure significantly, and as the system water heats, the pressure increases because the water's expanding, and so our system pressure at the moment is 1.5. So that's over twice what the tank fed system was applying to this system. So we had a water leak in the concrete floor, and so once the new combination boiler had been installed apparently in the loft space, the pressure was dropping regularly. The system had to be topped up manually, and it ended with all the downstairs heating circuit having to be rerun at a huge cost. So it's something to be aware of. So if you're thinking about putting a combination boiler into a loft space, there's 2 things you must remember. One is that you must make the customer aware that there is a potential for the system to leak water because of the additional pressure that the system is exerting on the pipework and radiators. And sometimes if there's any weaknesses, it can be in the concrete floor. It can be impossible to find, it can be impractical to mend if you do find it, so quite often you have to rerun the pipework. Secondly, this is a condensing boiler. This is an unheated space, obviously in our loft space, and it's not conditioned air in any way. It's got lots of insulation up here, so the condense must be lagged, and it's really important that there's somewhere for the condense to go where you can lag its full length. If there's any little spots on the condense that isn't lagged in an unheated space, you're asking for trouble. Okay, thanks.